with a quiver of 20 arrows.
Longbow or short bow?
It's a longbow.
Okay. Are any of these items magical?
The swords and the bow are magical.
Alright, I will identify the lot of them.
The longbow is a longbow of swiftness +3. It grants an additional strike each round equal to your lowest base attack.
Lowest base attack, interesting.
Yeah. The two swords, looks like one of them is a defender +4, and the other one is a scimitar of flaming burst that also has a keen enchantment on it. And sorry, that one's a +3.
Wow, those are pretty nice.
Yeah.
Since my AC wax is a little low, I would appreciate the Defender sword, but I understand if someone else wants to take it.
What sword?
We have a Defender +4 and a +3 Keen Flame Burst Scimitar.
Yeah. +4. Yeah, I already have a Defender mace.
Alright, I will take the Defender sword, I guess.
And congratulations, you guys tracked down the missing supplies. That's one challenge. Anytime you guys pass a room or solve a challenge, it counts towards an experience pool that I'll be taking care of. And once you achieve enough, then you get to level.
Yay!
Well, we already leveled 15.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
You realize there's more levels after 15, right?
No, 15's as high as you go. You're
No,
AD&D
it is-
and your elves.
It's the new cap.
Oh god!
Capped at level 15.
Don't scare me like that.
Level 15 epic. Level 15
Sweet
epic.
Jesus, no. Rachel,
Okay.
level limits, why?
It is a bitch to keep track of spell books.
Do they
Oh,
sell
yeah.
more just basic stuff, basic anemones?
I'm sorry?
Does Sean sell basic anemones like rations and water and stuff like basic needs for adventurers?
Sorry, all the basic rations and water and stuff were in the belongings also.
Oh, okay.
You are well supplied enough to venture into the tomb without risking starving to death.
I meant
there-
to ask Agatha, do we have to track ammo?
No, unless they're magical arrows, then you have as many arrows or bolts as you need.
Okay.
I would just like to check if there are acorns and holly berries anywhere in the equipment. I need them for some spell components.
Why not just buy a spell component pouch?
These are separate, I guess. I don't know.
If it doesn't
If-
cost
would that-
money,
yeah.
generally you can just have a spell component pouch and assume that you have
Oh,
all your
okay.
components.
Then I'll
Yeah,
just
the-
assume I have that in my.
The
component
cost is
pouch.
below a gold. You can easily obtain it. This is
not even
a
in-
city. In that case, someone would have stopped by the brewery, which is where they would have those things, and retrieved it for you.
Okay,
Holly
then I'm all
berries.
Yeah,
just
infinite
food
holly.
and stuff.
God, I don't keep track of my spell components.
Just buy a spell component pouch.
Okay. How much gold did we divide the gold that we got? Or
No, we
is it
had-
party pool?
2,000 from the gems and 8,000 from this. You have 10,000 in a communal pool that you can divide as you wish or keep in a communal pool. I'll leave you guys to handle the money issues.
Well, who's
Honestly,
going to
I'm
keep track of
fine.
it?
Those
A
of us that
communal
come in,
pool, I'm keeping track of it.
those of us that come in later, are we just going to come in broke?
Yes.
Yeah, but there's a lot of loot and stuff. You'll get stuff as it goes by. Also, if you don't need any of those weapons, Sean is willing to buy them for a fair market value.
I mean, we should take them. Shit. The scimitar's pretty nice. Let's see.
Market value, half price, or full price?
While you guys are figuring out what to do with that, is there anything else you'd like to do in the city, or will you be headed into the tomb?
Suppose.
Well,
I don't like leaving Mithquin out there, but I guess we.
I don't
should-
think it's going to take forever to find her in this city again.
If you can
What
defeat
are we gonna
Nazi,
do when we
then
find
Mithkin will be
her?
fine.
Yeah. Focus on our
She'll be
mission.
the same as she was before.
Yeah.
right.
All right, let's head into the tomb, I guess. Before we do that, though, who's taking the longbow? Who's taking the scimitar? If anybody.
Stuff it in the bag.
All right, stuff them in the bag.
Stuff in there.
Do-do-do.
Okay, well, into the tune.
Uh,
And we got some epic music to play.
Screen change.
Question: how do I move character tokens over?
Copy
you
paste.
just select all of them and then Control C and then change tabs and then Control V.
Ah.
And before you Control V, click where you're going to want them to go, and it should put them there.
Yep.
The control, the paste in Roll20 isn't the greatest.
Oh, nice.
So the genie was from someone donating for a waifu, wasn't it?
Maybe. Wow, that's a lot of tokens.
No
Has
idea.
anyone donated for a waifu?
I think so.
Okay.
Sonara, can I get an updated money count? I didn't update it the last time because it wasn't much changed, but
I don't think anyone actually has asked for a waifu, though plenty of people have donated at least $100 and just not requested anything.
I'm about to donate 100. I'm not.
There hasn't been any donations since you last
so it's still
updated it.
926.
Yeah, but he hasn't updated. It was 926.
Was it 926 or 928?
926.
Boop. Updated.
I mean, really,
Alright.
do you want a waifu in the tomb where chances are it's probably going to die?
The
That's
waifu is a
the
freaking
ideal place.
genie.
Nothing dies.
Speaking of which, Agitha, could I have the tokens for my summons?
Are you actively summoning them?
I'm gonna be summoning my nightmare right now, and yeah.
Roll a d6.
Why is this happening? This is a class feature.
Remember, saving summons and teleportation don't work quite right here.
I did not actually know that, but all right.
I did mention it. Fair warning. Alright, you, this time, summon your nightmare successfully.
Yay!
Which one is that? Let's see.
It's the one of a nightmare.
You probably would have
That's
got a
all
horse from the
fine.
stables.
Probably.
Well, the thing is, it's a nightmare tar with a magic great axe, so it's pretty nice.
What the hell?
And now I will never ever unsummon it. It is also a large creature. So
I thought some spells had a summoning duration.
I am a summoner, and this is my Eidolon.
Oh, I could assume
Ah.
you're an Inquisitioner.
Just
Alright,
gotcha.
so-
One way.
The tomb looms before you. It is roughly skull-shaped as a holdover of Asarak's dominion over this place. Where the teeth would be, there are 3 entrances. The tomb is incredibly dark. A pulsing magical darkness prevents you from seeing very far into each one. Which entrance would you like to look at first? Right, left, or center?
God.
The one that's
Do
not
either the
trapped.
journals mention which entrance they went through?
If they did, they were ruined by the sexual fluids.
Maybe I can fix the book if I... Do I have a spell? Mending?
Mend.
It makes mine repairs on it. I could take a
Yeah.
guesstimate on where the section is that mentions the entrance. Okay, I'll try that.
Roll a d20.
Plus any modifiers.
Nope. Unfortunately, you have not found the correct page.
I say we just go straight on in.
How
Middle.
about we look for traps first? That's usually a good idea.
Straight on into what? Right? Center?
Center. I say center, but
It's a group effort. Everyone's life is at stake. What do we want to do?
yeah.
Alright, we could just work across, like, from one side to the other.
Can anyone check for traps?
It's perception, so... I don't think anyone has, like, detect traps a spell.
Trap
So, in other
finding?
words, no one took a rogue into the Tomb of Horrors. This is going to be awesome.
I know,
Anybody
right?
anybody can look for traps. It's just that you can't detect or disable magical traps.
I think
Yeah.
you can detect them, you just can't disable them.
Here's the thing, though. Looking for traps and being a rogue looking for traps are pretty different, regardless of what edition we're playing in. So, I'm just saying, as the DM, you guys done goofed.
Yeah, you
So,
got
which
Actually, you picked the
Is it
the
possible to
party
hide-
edge. We didn't do anything.
this was random.
Anyway, is it possible to hire mercenaries in the town? Like, is anyone willing to go in there?
Nope.
No.
Cultists aren't going to go in there because it's a sacred site. Beasts aren't allowed to go in there unless they are specifically permitted by magical sources. And all these slaves have been banished, so they have no further interest.
Great.
You can't have hirelings set off the traps for you, I'm afraid.
I was more hoping to say, well, it's okay, I will flood it with summons, I'm sure.
Let me
Hey.
see.
Very well.
Let's see. I could use True Seeing. Let's see what that does. Give me a minute. True Seeing.
This is the
Alright, guys.
very first choice. You guys are going to have to act a little faster if you want to get through this in 36 hours.
Blah blah blah. The subject sees
You know,
through normal
I
and
guess
magical
we could just
darkness.
do it, old school style, since this is a dungeon written before there was a skill system. It might be possible to get through without having to roll a bunch of skills.
Adge, I want to.
Break
cast
out the
this.
10-foot poles.
I want to cast True
Okay.
Seeing.
Okay? You are affected by true seeing.
Okay. Put a link in the description. Let's see.
There appear to be no illusions in the area.
But I can see through normal and magical darkness.
Does anyone else hear beeping? Oh, never mind.
I can notice secret doors hidden by magic, see the exact locations of creatures or objects under blur, displacement, invisible creatures, see through illusions and such, and polymorphs.
So, still raises the question, which tunnel are you going to stand in front of?
Okay, let's just go for the fucking middle one.
Yeah.
Okay, what do I see?
Uh,
Alright, let me clear some fog away here. Do, do, do.
Are those footprints or something?
Hang on, I'm going to describe it to you. Be patient. This tunnel seems pulled from a gallery or perhaps a madman's dream. Bright, brilliant colors are everywhere, decorative stones undimmed by the passage of decades. The floors of the corridor are of a colorful mosaic of polished stones with a distinct winding path of red tiles about 2 feet wide leading from the entrance to the far end. The walls and ceiling are covered in painted plaster that depicts several strange and disturbing scenes. You see a naked collared elf prince lapping white fluid from a decorative bowl. A woman surrounded by a pack of werewolves who seem hungry for something other than flesh. Slaves of human, orcish, goblin, and dwarfen descent rebelling against their owners. 3 or 4 slaves ravishing each mistress. Some of the frescoes show rooms of an unidentified building, a library filled with books of lewd illustrations, a dungeon in which tentacles of all sort writhe around barred doors to prey upon prisoners, and a cathedral's hall of worship, the parishioners engaged in sexual positions that are almost certainly impossible. Beasts and monsters of all sort are painted on the ceiling, all male, all unrealistically overendowed, and all seemingly on the verge of climax.
Oh god.
Goodness gracious me.
So wait, all these over-endowed males, so their cocks pointed down at the tunnel.
Yes, they are.
Are they by any chance in a line that we could avoid, or are they just fucking everywhere?
It looks like if you follow the red path, you would not be directly under any of the monsters on the ceiling. Paintings
ceiling
of monsters on the ceiling. Your true sight does not detect any magical illusions or anything like that.
I'd say the red path looks safest.
Yeah. Give me
But I can see through illusions.
Yes, we got it. Thanks.
Whatever. I'm just trying to understand my character.
It's not an illusion if it's hidden. That illusion is a specific type of magic.
Alright, form yourself into a marching order.
I don't think I should go in first. I am not the health point pool.
How much HP do you have?
Or an armor wall. This character has 128 health points.
Well, my AC is 30.
Mine is 17.
What the hell?
Alright. Here, I could just make a wall of ice along the ceiling to hopefully block whatever ungodly thing is going to dribble down on us. So, of course, it could all just be a ruse and it's going to be something fucking arrows shooting out of the sides. Either way.
We can only hope.
So yeah, first of all, I'm going to create a wall of ice along the ceiling to cover up all those nasty, icky man parts.
Okay.
Which should actually extend pretty much all the way down here. And then, yeah, let's stick to the little red brick road.
Will you be searching as you go? Will you be searching as you are going, or are you going to just stick to the path and proceed down the hall?
I guess search, yeah. But keeping ourselves to the path, looking and maybe lightly tapping around with the 10-foot poles, but making sure we don't step
Who'll
out.
be going first?
Alright. Who has the most HP? Probably Hedra, and me and the Nightmare are pretty well off.
I have 114 over here.
Alright.
I-
What class are you guys? Let's just put it in the sidebar. That's gonna be easy. Okay. Caster, Paladin.
Wow, 2
Okay.
oracles, huh? I don't even know what oracle does.
It's like a cleric, but spontaneous. Okay. Barbarian,
Sorcerer
Paladin,
cleric.
front. Sort Claire plus me, second row, and then put the oracles in back.
I can tether to the oracles to keep them alive at least.
Oh, look, a monk.
You goddamn monks.
So broken.
So everyone's going to push the monk to the front, right? Best
Yep.
saves.
Yes. Let's get you killed first. Come on.
Yeah, come on.
Oh god, he's
Six
doing
it
it.
out. I can tether my own HP to the casters if we want to keep them alive, or whoever has the most AC at least.
I have the no, wait, I don't.
Don't you have like 20-hour spells or some shit like that? Guys, come on.
You guys are so intimidated. So if you're following the path, 7, you're not going to be able to be next to anyone. You'll have to go in a row all your own.
That's fine. I will go in, I guess, third row. Or second row all to myself, and then have the rest of the party.
I walk on the Saints Row. Ho ho ho.
I walk a lonely road.
Does that look good?
Yep.
Alrighty.
I guess I'll tether to the 2 oracles and the monk.
Alright, you walk further up here. Crazy Bob and Hedra make perception checks.
Very well. Wow.
Huh.
Fuck yeah. God damn it. Yay, Crazy Bob.
Alright, Crazy Bob, as you are walking past, you notice that the fresco on the right-hand side is the one of the church scene. As you are passing by, a glint catches your eye. It appears as though what you thought was just part of the painting is something more. There are 2 robed, hooded priests that stand beside the tabernacle in the church, watching the orgy taking place. It's painted as though they're holding a golden chest aloft, but there's a gleam of real metal in the plaster.
Don't. Detect magic.
There's no magic.
I wouldn't risk it.
Temptation and all that stuff.
Can I poke the area around it?
With what?
My fists!
You punch the plaster. A fist-sized hole opens up in the plaster, and you hurt your fist a bit by hitting the stone underneath the plaster.
I said poke, not punch, but whatever.
You did say poke with your fist. So
Yes. When you put that
Well,
much
I'm not
emphasis
gonna-
on fist, it means punch.
I'm not
It
gonna
means
poke
you
with my
cast
dick. That'd
fist.
be impossible.
However,
Oh,
you
really?
just poked a random part, so you don't see anything particular because you did not punch the piece of metal on the tabernacle chest.
We
Would
do
you like
have
to
those
actually
30-foot
investigate
pole
that?
things.
You have 3 10-foot poles, which are different than a 30-foot pole.
Well, they could be a 3-foot pole with a little ingenuity.
Oh, Lord.
Just poke the damn thing.
I wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole or a 30-foot Russian. Anyway, yeah, just either grab it or let's go. Alright, there's...
Crazy Bob,
Punch everything.
messing with that
I'll
thing or
punch-
keep going?
I'm punching everything around it, but not the actual thing, so I can actually look at it.
Alright, you punch the plaster away, and indeed it does look like there is a what appears to be a small chest set into the wall with plaster painted over it. If you hit the latch, it seems like a compartment would open up.
Sure, what the heck, let's do that.
Okay, you flip the latch. Make a reflex save. A small poisoned needle shoots out, but you're easily able to pull your hand away before it pricks you. The latch falls open, and it looks like there is a compartment that could be pulled out of the wall.
Let's go for broke.
You pull that out. You reveal an apparently empty alcove. There's a 1 foot by 1 foot square that you can't see anything in. Who has true seeing?
Spy does.
Yep.
Okay, spy is all the way on the back of the group though, so that does
I
not
can
apply.
Well, I can see that far away.
It's a small alcove that is set with a door in front of it. Only Crazy Bob can see in at the moment.
Party
Right.
move forward, and then he'll get to see it eventually.
Or you could
Advance.
search.
I,
Advance.
I will cast Detect Magic in there though again, but I think that's already worn out.
There's
Rather.
it basically you're gonna have to keep casting Detect Magic.
Okay, I mean,
And
it's
I'm
an
sure
asshole.
there's going to be no problem in that at all.
That will.
So you cast Detect Magic. There is a magical aura from inside the apparently empty alcove.
I
Ina.
will relay this information to Ina as the party advances.
Ooh. Magic.
Okay, party advances. Crazy Bob, you're moving up also, or are you staying by the alcove?
You know, I could just move up now. Just bypass everyone. Or not.
Okay, everybody moves up. Do. Crazy Bob, make a reflex save for me. The floor drops out from under you, and you plummet into a pit.
Wow,
Oh my
that
God.
was fast.
Can I
Where's your
grab him
10-foot pole,
before he
bro?
falls?
Come on.
Where indeed. You are hit by
Pungy pits.
2 spikes. And each spike does... Or rather, the spikes do a total of 3 damage. However, make 2 fortitude saves.
Great.
Oh, my spine.
Are they poisoned?
Yes, they are.
He's immune to it? If he's
Are
a
you immune to
14
poison?
monk?
Monks do get that.
Okay, well then you don't take any poison damage.
Yay.
I
Uh,
hand the monk
First
or
class.
toss a 10-foot pole to the monk and tell him to make use of it.
It is just a 10-foot pit, however. So you're able to toss some rope down and pull him out if you so wish.
All right.
Yeah, 11th level, they get Diamond Body. Immunity to poison of all kinds.
Nice. Oh, yeah. Okay. Monk,
Um,
here's a 10-foot pole. Start tapping.
As you pull him out, the floor resets.
Watch your steps.
So, Crazy Bob, can you mark it where it was, where you were when you fell?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now
You
we
want?
can.
There's the floor.
So, I assume you're going to go around.
Jump
Can
over
we
it.
go around without getting off the path? Like, is there enough room to scoot around?
Nope, you would have to get off the path.
And how wide is the pit? Like, from side to side?
It is a 10-foot by 10-foot pit.
I cast Wall of Ice again. Schloop.
On what?
On the... Actually, wait. Hold on. Wall of Ice might be a terrible idea.
Could she cast that over the pit or something? Or?
Yeah, that's what I mean, but it's a wall of ice.
Wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
Think about this. How were you guys with that water thingamajig? Because if we marked one of them and you put out a massive amount of water and it splashes out, it would sink into the pits, wouldn't it?
That is very true.
26
I mayhaps
gallons.
should roll 26